Hi, in this video we are going to see that what are the common problems that as a developer you will face while developing your website using WordPress, and we will also see that how we can troubleshoot them. Hi, this is Anirudh. Let's start it. Now, some of the basic problems that you might face while developing a website are having a 404 error, a 500 server error, and a really famous problem that is known as white screen of death. Now, I'm not exaggerating, but it happens when you develop your whole website, but still it only shows a white screen to you. Now, firstly, let's talk about error 404 and error 500. Let's go to the dashboard of my website, admin, and see that how we can get a basic 404 error. Let me log in. Alright, now we are on my website's dashboard. Let's look into that what happens if I change the URL of a particular page, or rather than that, let's go to menu and see if I can modify a particular menu. Let's say if I select the menu for demo, no, let's select the main menu. All right, these are all category. All right, now you can see here that my home link is redirecting to my home page. But what if I change it to just 404? Now I'm going to save my menu and see that how it will affect my website. All right, let's refresh it and let's see when I click on home. All right, it's taking me to a page not found and giving me a 404 error. Now, basically, when a URL of your website is not present or not created, it gives you a 404 error. It just means that the address you have put in is not valid. For example, currently we are going on the product recap forward slash just 404. Now, there is no such link as forward slash just 404. That is why it is giving me this error. Now, in order to troubleshoot it or cure it, what you can do is you can just go back to the menu and check that all of your links are placed correctly. Now, it is really a basic example of curing the menu links. But what happens if I go to a post? Let's go to my home page back. All right, it's not showing. Let's go to home page and visit a particular blog. Now, inside my blog, if I scroll down, you can see an internal link of my website. Let it load. All right, it's loaded now. You can see here that I've created a internal link. Now, what if at this particular link I forgot to change or I misplaced it? Like, for example, rather than the product recap, I just put a product recap and a blog's link that is not created yet. At that point of time, I will be given a 404 error, and that really decreases my SEO ranking because according to Google, there is no chance if I put a 404 error on my website, it will look good on my website score. Now, moving on, let's look into the error 500. Basically, an error 500 means that your server side rendering is not happening. It can cause by different reasons, like for example, your server is not responding to your website, or a basic example is that your plugin or your a particular theme is not responding to your website and have a conflict with each other. And these are the some of the reasons that it shows a 500 error. Now, in order to cure it, you have to troubleshoot your website or contact your service provider. Like for example, I'm currently using Hostinger service. So I have to contact Hostingers and ask them to cure the 500 error. That way, it can be cured easily, but it's not always the server side rendering problem. Sometimes we also have to check whether we have an issue with plugins or not. And same goes for the white screen of death. Now, what happens is that whenever there's a conflict between plugins, like let me go to the plugins and show you a great example. Now, currently I'm using Lightspeed Cache for my cache plugin. but I also use WP Optimize to in order to optimize my data. Now, they also provide a caching opportunity for me. So whenever I activate this WP Optimize, you can see that there will be a conflict error given to me by the WordPress. Now, you can see here that please consider disabling the following detected plugins as they may conflict with Lightspeed Cache. Now, Lightspeed Cache is giving me a warning to deactivate this particular plugin. So sometimes these kind of conflicts can cause your website to give you a 500 error or a white screen of death. So to ensure that my website works fine, I'm going to deactivate it, and you have to make sure that all your particular warnings are gone. Now, in order to debug your website, what you can do is you can add your wp-config.php with a particular set of code that I will show you. I've created a template for it. Now this is my debug template. Let's view it. And you can see that if you add this particular set of code in your WP config website, you will be able to use the debugging process of WordPress for free. And it is really helpful because by that, if any error occurs on your website, you can see and see the problem inside the console. Now, all these problems are just a basic overview, and these are the most common problems that you will face as a developer. And in conclusion, thank you for watching and hope this video helps you. For similar videos, you can visit our channel and see that what are the other common problems and whatever you're facing currently, you can solve them.